Alright, today's video, we're going to start it off. We are going to replace the Driveshaft carrier bearing with the JBX model, JXB. I'm not going to bore you with all of the other nonsense, how to take it, how to loosen up the system to get to it. But I'll come in and out on the parts I think is important. There's enough people on YouTube that covered this, in case you didn't see how to take it off. But like I said, I'll get back to the parts that I think is important. All right, we're back. I want to show you what the problem is on this particular 2015 Charger. This is the Driveshaft, which is a two-piece Driveshaft, and that bushing, let me see, I messed it up. This bushing right here is supposed to be one piece. Let me see. What's the best way to capture that? Can you see it this way? No. Yeah, you can. No, you can't. See what gets you that way. That's it right there. That's the bearing. It's supposed to be one piece rubber, and as you can see, it is totally disconnected. Totally disconnected. So what I'm gonna do is come here with my Sawzall, slice it here, and slice it here, and get the old one off, and I'll be back to let you know how I made out. Alright, some quick cuts with the Sawzall. This is the old carrier bearing. What I did was, as per the JXB site telling you how to install the product, to cut one of the ears off. These are the two ears that is connected to the car. Cut one of the ears off. Here is the other ear, and then once I cut the ear off, I was able to unbolt the other side, rotate it, and put two cuts in to get this whole bearing off. This is the bearing. So now the Driveshaft is just laying there without any bearing. I'm just gonna get a razor blade and clean up the edge right here. It's pretty clean, and I'm gonna encapsulate it with the JXB bearing and bolt it back up in the car, and that should be the end of that repair. Again, I'm not covering everything because so many people covered this on YouTube, but you know, for the people that subscribe to me and didn't do it, I'm just getting you through the important parts following the build of this 2015 Charger. So hang 10 once I install the carrier bearing, we'll get back on. Alright, we're back on this bearing replacement. Carrier bearing, 2015 Charger. Alright, hit the wrong button. Alright, enough of the distraction for a little while. I had to turn my speaker on my phone off. When you call my filming, so with this JXB Performance carrier bearing, you have an option of getting two bushings, a street version and a track version. According to them, the track version is noisy. I don't like noise, so I'm going for the street bearing. It actually says it on the bearing which is which. This is track. This one must be street. front, and we get the other street front. There you go. So you're gonna lay it in like so, and the bearing is easy to figure out because it really just fits in there one. I mean, it fits both ways, but when you look at the bracket, in theory, it should only go in one way. So, as per the manufacturer, I'm going to put some thread lock on the threads. I'm going with the red. I don't like nothing to vibrate loose. Just a little dab of do-ya. Some red thread locker on the threads that holds the carrier bearing together. What I'm going to do while that is on there setting up, I'm going to pre-fit this bearing setup to ensure that I have it the right way. I think the way that I think they wanted to have it. So when you look at the carrier bearing itself, it has writing on it. It tells you that that is the upper and that the letters should be facing the front. And this is the lower, and these should be facing the front as well. So it goes together like this. Hopefully you can see. And it just wraps around the rubber that's there already. So what I'm going to try to do is pre-fit this. You may not capture this. Let's take my word for it that that's what's being done. Now, just make sure this is set up the right way. And I don't have the camera present, so letters are the front, and this is the upper. So I'm going to put that around the bearing, around the upper. They wanted you to get a razor blade and cut all of the excess rubber off the rubber portion of the bearing that's still on the car. But the way mine broke, it broke clean free. There was nothing to clean up. So I'm going to take the lower bearing, get one screw, and my Allen, and see if I can get this going. Just gotta be patient. Lift this up, get this in. Face on the back. Okay. That wasn't too bad. And now I'm gonna finagle the bolt in there. Make sure the wires are nice. Yep. I'm gonna take my gloves off. I hate having dirty hands, but I'm gonna do this right. They wanted you to lower the Driveshaft, but lower the exhaust system. I see why they wanted you to do that. I'm gonna have to come up with a way. Maybe 10 people. Putting you up to speed, the carrier bearing is installed, the JXB. That's it. All I gotta do is just bolt it back up into the car. It's hard. It's hard to get it, but that's the carrier bearing. That's the new one that's in halves. It's got the street bearing installed. The only thing I'm gonna mention, when you go to the site, the JXB, they're gonna recommend that you lower the exhaust. I did not. Maybe I should have. But I was still able to cut the old bearing off with a small block of wood. I just wedged that up in between the X pipe and raised the Driveshaft up so I could work around it. It's a little hairy, but I got it. It's in. Just gonna bolt it up and get you back on when I bolt it up. No reason to sit here and watch me bolt it up. So come back on in a second. Yeah, I brought you back on because it's important to follow the instructions. They call for a washer, the nut, an isolator to go through the mount that's up in the car. So the mount on the car will be in between there, the sandwich. Another washer and into the car. Same thing on the other side. So let me just set this up. Hang on. Set this up so go ahead and do it. So again, big washer, isolator. Work your way on top of the mount. Let me see if I can get a better way to capture this. You see what I'm talking about. Although they cover this on the JXB website on how to mount it, so it's really don't have to go crazy. Let's see, there we go. There we go, the mount right there. And I got this stuffy nose with the allergies, so if I'm breathing hard, pay me no mind. So, washer, isolator, with the portion of it sticking out to go through the mount. And same thing, sandwich it with the isolator facing down. Sort of go in a groove. When you do that, it kind of keeps everything in place. Last but not least, little washer on top. Keeps everything nice. Little isolator, which is nice because the other carrier bearing did not have all of that to keep vibrations down. So again, sandwich, put it up, find it on the other side. Bad habit of dropping things and they go into never land, you never see them again. Same thing, work your way up, put the isolator on top, sandwich it. That should hold the nut in place. Come on top with a washer. Everything's nice. Everything plays nice. And you're ready to go up into the car. Let me just get I should put some gloves on. I tell you, I like working with gloves, but sometimes I don't. I will put them on because I don't have time to be filthy. Although this car for 2015, not that bad underneath. This project is coming to an end, so I'm gonna carefully guard it up and get some threads going. Of course, it's gonna fight me because that's just what it does. I think what I might do is put my little piece of wood back underneath there. Okay, that's good. I got it started on that side. Let me just get it started on this side. Oh, nice catch. You out there in YouTube land. You're probably dizzy. That's why I don't keep the cameras going all the time. All right, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. cross-thread it. But remember, this won't be coming out. There we go. Alright, that's in there. Look at that bad boy now. No flex at all. Alright. Surprisingly not bad at all. They gave you the... Oh wow. Good thing I wasn't paying attention. There's another pack of isolators. This is the track pack I didn't use. I used the street. So actually it worked out well. See if you can see the completed image. I don't know how that plays out. There it goes. That is the new carrier bearing installed by JXB Performance. Vibration and noise should be gone. Time to play.